Hi, I'm Phil Svitek, 360 Creative Coach, and in this episode, I want to talk about the idea that quality is not yours to determine. Now, before I get into what that fully means, I would like to take the opportunity to invite you to subscribe if you haven't already. That way you get all the various episodes and lessons that I put out right when I put them out. Thank you if you just did, and thank you if you already were. It does mean a lot to me, truly. So let's talk about this. What do I mean by this? Well, a lot of times, people in the creative space, at least the ones that I know, will prevent themselves from taking a leap of faith, from moving forward on a project, putting out a project, or anything of that nature because they feel it lacks the quality. Now, of course, this is not a license to just put out, garbage into the world and think like it's going to stick. But if you just put your best foot forward, really try to make something work, ultimately, something will work and something will not. But what it is and how it is not really yours to determine. And in a lot of ways, some of the best art, you really can't predict what's going to work and what's not. There's plenty of examples of people like just even in the online space. Who can predict what goes viral and what doesn't? Yes, there might be best practices about what works and what doesn't, but overall, no one can truly, without fault, predict what's going to work and what's not. And by the way, if quality did quote unquote matter, it's like there's things that I've seen that, some of it is like a face, a cutout of a face, put it on stick figures, and all of a sudden that's got like 30 million views because it's funny and whatever, right? So it's to say like, wait, that's quality? It's not quality, it's just stick figures and a cutout face. It's like, no, but it's funny. It's quality because it's funny. So don't be afraid to put stuff out there if it resonates, right? If you stand behind it, if you think it's funny or meaningful, whatever the case may be, don't stand behind something. Don't use quality as a crutch to never put out anything. And because part of it is, I'm a firm believer in quantity leads to quality. The more you do something, right, the better it becomes. And you can look at most artists, and I'm talking painters, I'm talking musicians, I'm talking novelists. Not everything that they do is going to be great. It's just not, but the ones that survive, the reason they survive is because, with various projects, sometimes more than the average number, they find success. They make something meaningful. But to that effect, what we often don't see is, the iceberg below the water of like all the garbage that it took for them to create that success. And also the quality of how it's perceived. The reason why it's not really up to you is because you have no control of that. All you can control is doing the thing. And so to consider quality is to consider something that is outside your realm of possibility. I can reflect back on my first feature film, and my intent was to just make a feature film, right? B, to do it to the best of my abilities, but ultimately, pure and simple, it was just to do a feature film and pull it off. At the time, that seemed impossible enough because, it was all self-funded and this and that, like plenty of obstacles just getting it made. But I did it, along with all the people involved, to which I'm very grateful for. We got it done, right? And then we started winning some festivals, and then more good news started coming, and it was like, whoa, okay, cool, and that felt great. But if that was my mindset from the get-go, it wouldn't have gotten there, I don't think. So stop trying to determine what is quality work and what isn't. Instead, just keep making the thing, and as long as you believe in it, then go for it. That's my advice. And I'm not the first one to give it. But damn, I'm gonna keep reiterating it because that's the way forward as an artist. You gotta take those leaps of faith. Anyway, I hope this is inspiring. If you have any questions or thoughts of your own, by all means, write them down below or hit me up on social media at Svitek. Let's chat. If you think this episode might be beneficial to somebody in your life, by all means, please share it with them. I certainly would appreciate it. I appreciate you, and I hope to see you next time.